work that you've done as the leader of this operation in Ulster County. You were terrific, absolutely. And we're going to miss you. But we're going to be very happy with you in what you're going to get now, which is much more important, much more significant. And I'm very grateful to you for taking on to this challenge, and I think you're going to win. I think you do. I think you're going to be successful because of you, because of the things that you understand and the way in which that understanding is transferred out to others or communicated to others, or even, not beyond that, listening to others and getting more, understanding more, all of that. You know, no matter how smart we are, we can't learn other things from other people. And I deeply appreciate all of you. I deeply, deeply appreciate all the things that you've done to help me become and to continue as the effective operator in this particular region. First of all, in Ulster County for 38 years, 18 years up in Albany, and now 20 years, which is, to me, is about 20 months, but 20 years down in Washington. It just goes so very, very quickly. It's amazing. So, you know, I've gotten a little bit of a physical problem. That physical problem is motivating me to do the kinds of things that I've been doing. It's improving. It's improving now. But I had no idea who was going to be the candidate for this operation. Not in the 22nd district anymore, but in this new district, which is quite a bit different. But some of the things that are still very similar. Ulster County, Sullivan County, those two things particularly are a great, good part of it. And that makes up a good, not quite 50%, but a good part, almost 50% of the population of this whole district. So you're gonna, I think you're gonna be successful. You're gonna be successful because of you. You're gonna be successful because of the energy that you have, because of the initiatives that you express, because of the kinds of things that people will understand from you, based upon you. I have a couple of things that I want to do, that I put together, that I want to say, that you might be interested in some of this, maybe. So I just wanted to say thank you, of course, as I did, to all of you for being here today and for all that you've done. And the reason I support Julian so strongly is because he shares our values. He understands what the problems are. And he understands, in the context of those problems, how they can be settled, how they can be made better. And all of that is very, very important. It's important because of the, frankly, just to put it in a single word, the negligence of the majority in the House of Representatives in Washington. It is absolutely pathetic what's going on there. All of that needs to change. And I hope that we're going to get the majority with him as the new member in this particular operation. So let me just mention a couple of things that are significant that I put together for this. And I put these together for me because of this physical thing that I'm going through. Julian shares my strong concerns with a whole host of things. For example, fracking. Fracking will continue the fight I started in Washington by supporting the Frack Act. He will work tirelessly to support small businesses. He will stand up to the Tea Party's attempt to end Medicare as we know it. He will support the full withdrawal of troops from Afghanistan and elsewhere in that region. And that is very important. All of these things are important, including the fact that he will work to reinstate the Glass-Steagall Act, to separate commercial banking. Thank you for understanding that. Separate commercial banking from investment banking. He will support full marriage equality, and the repeal of the so-called Defense of Marriage Act. He will be a champion for protecting affordable and accessible health care for all of us, particularly for women. And he will fight to repeal the Bush tax cuts for upper income earners. Well, these are the things that need to be understood by everybody across this region. Understood about him and about what he's doing, what his ideas are, what he wants to do, and the ability that he has to follow through and bring these things up, all of these things that I've just mentioned. So this upcoming election is one of the most important moments in a long time. We need Julian in Congress to stand up against the extremist Tea Party running the House now. We need him there for that. And he can do it because he's strong and he's smart and he can bring it about. This is going to be one of the most competitive races in the country. The only way we're going to pull this off is if we all stand together and make sure that we're there for Julian just like you're doing it today. All of it has got to be continued strongly and effectively. All of you were there for me, and I deeply appreciate that, for all of those times. And now, all of us together must be there for Julian. Yeah. We must be there for him, and effectively. So thank you. Thank you for helping Julian. Let's go out and help elect him to the United States Congress, and let's do that because it's all good for all of us. Understanding what a situation is like this. Having people that are effective, that are understanding, that are intelligent, and that have the ability, the strength and ability to carry out all of these things effectively for the benefit of the general population. These are the things that I've done for a long time. These are the things that Julian is going to do. And he's going to do, hopefully, initially now, and for a long time. Julian, I thank you very much. Thank you. Our hostess.
I've been asked to say a few words.